Hey, welcome to Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, glad to have you back. It's good to see everyone here. I hope everyone is doing amazing on today at the end of this weekend. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday before the week begins all over again. Today's message is quite interesting. As always, these messages won't resonate for everyone, and if they don't apply, let them fly. You're always welcome to come back for the next one. And not everyone is going to understand these messages. A lot of these messages are specifically for those who have entered a higher plane of existence, have elevated their spirituality. So, of course, not everyone will understand them, and that's okay. But if you come back, you may possibly learn from them, and it might help you continue on your journey. Today's message is very specific from source for some individuals who are entering their final stage of uh, finding their life purpose. Okay, now this could be a very scary and difficult time because as we approach what our divine mission is supposed to be, the opposition is going to increase. And that's going to happen a lot of different ways. For example, today, before I decided to create this video, everything was going wrong from stubbing my toe to not being able to find certain things that I needed to get this done. Uh, but just things not working out. Everything was going upside down and not working out. And this is where we have to push forward with strength and ask the divine realms for strength. Whoever we feel closest to in the divine realms, ask for strength to get us through it. Okay, these are intentionally, purposefully done things to get in the way. These challenges get in our way to prevent us from fulfilling our purpose. Now, a lot of you might be asking, what is my purpose? Okay, Source is answering you now. Many of you have been given the instructions, okay, feelings of very strong urges to uh, share your means with others. You've been blessed with excessive means, and part of your mission is to share those means with the less fortunate and not hold on to them. Okay, when you hold on tightly to means that you were blessed with, the universe just sees that as being selfish and, won't continually provide for you if you're not willing to share that with others. We've all been blessed with certain talents, gifts, okay, or been blessed financially, and we're all meant to share those gifts with each other, with the universe, for the purpose of providing glory to the higher realms, okay? And unfortunately, many of us miss those callings due to fear, okay? Due to fear of being judged by family members, friends, whoever. Doesn't matter who it is that's going to judge you, and you're going to have people that are going to judge you. So what? As long as you know in your heart that you're doing the correct thing, that's all that matters. Okay? We all know we have a compass deep within inside ourselves, and that compass comes from the divine realms. It tells us which way we need to be going. Okay? So, especially when we were blessed in certain areas, as I mentioned earlier, you know, we need to share those gifts. If you have great compassion, share that compassion with those who need it. Okay? A kind word to somebody on the street can go a long way. You never know how that can change somebody's life. If you were given compassion, utilize it. You weren't given that compassion for no reason. Okay? Many of us, especially those who are empathic, have strong compassion for animals, for the planet. Utilize those compassions. Those are your gifts. Those are what you're meant to be using. And no one can tell you who those gifts are. They have to be found from within. Each individual who I'm speaking to knows what their gifts are, but they're afraid to use them, or they're unwilling to use them. This is preventing you from moving forward on your spiritual journey, from elevating to the next level. Okay? The more we put out there, the more we receive back. So, whatever your gift is, whatever your talent is, please share that. Share that with the world who's desperately in need of it right now. We are desperately in need of compassion. We are in desperate need of assistance, understanding. Okay? These are the things that God is asking us, God, source, whoever you want to call it, is asking us to provide for the planet through us. This is how the divine realms blesses the planet and the people on this planet through the individuals on this planet, even through animals. Every soul has a purpose. Think of all the animals out there that are companion animals to people. They provide a vital source for those individuals. They provide love, caring, compassion, and understanding in a world that lacks that, unfortunately. Okay, so even animals have a mission. Okay, and they're able to complete that mission because they're innocent souls. They have no difficulty understanding what their mission is. Unlike us, where unfortunately many things have been imposed on us in our lives. Okay, we have been taught the opposite, the opposite teachings of what the divine realms wants for us. We have been taught the opposite, and this is done intentionally. So we can remain in this matrix, continue to be a slave to the matrix. And the only way out is awakening yourself to the reality of what's happening around you, awakening yourself to the understanding that there is a spiritual realm to all this, that we're not alone in the universe. There are spiritual beings, there are beings from other planets, and we're all one. And that's what we have to remember. So everything we do affects the other individual. So we do good, and good grows. We do bad, and bad grows. And again, as always, we have been given free will. So it's up to us to make the decisions that we know are necessary for our path and to have the strength and the conviction for us to move forward, regardless of what anyone might think, including ourselves. So this message is specifically for those who know what their mission is and are refusing to move forward with it. And what Source wants you to know is you have to meet the divine realms halfway if you expect to get to the next level. And I have faith that you can do it. This was difficult for myself, having to, one of my biggest things was having to let go and having to follow and have blind faith into what my mission was, into what I was being asked to do, even when it was difficult for me, even when it seems difficult now. But you just have to continue on the path that you have been given. And eventually, the results will happen. Changes will occur. But they only occur when we decide to take that first step. When we allow to, let the ethereal world assist us on this journey. When we allow ourselves to be open to the information that we're being given, open to the downloads. Okay, following those urges. Okay, even sometimes when it feels uncomfortable, those are when you have to follow those urges more intensely because this is what you're being asked to do. You never know what it is. As everything happens in divine timings, including this video, you know, it'll be received by those who need to hear it in divine timing. So this is how the universe works. When we're being nudged to do something, we need to do it in the time that we're being nudged to do it because it might be opening a window or an opportunity either for ourselves or someone else out there. But if we don't go out there and do our part, we're preventing someone else's divine timing from reaching them. It might be a word that you have to offer, a word of encouragement, a hug, okay? An offering of financial assistance to someone in need, just for the mere fact that you are being called to help that particular individual or a group of individuals, especially if you have the means to share it. You know, if we're not sharing our gifts, we're not passing on the assistance that God has for others. So let's continue to be that channel. Let's continue to work together. Let's continue to promote peace. And let's continue to do our best to bring understanding both to this planet, the universe, and beyond. I want to thank everyone for being here. I appreciate everyone who takes the time to stop by. Again, I appreciate the messages or the comments I've been receiving. And again, unfortunately, I am unable to see view those comments for whatever reason. So it's not that I'm not responding. I just don't, have any comment to respond to. Okay. It shows that the comment is there, but I'm unable to see the comment, so I can't respond. So if you've written a comment and there's no response, please know that I'm not intentionally ignoring you. It's just not available to me for whatever reason. Okay, I want to wish everyone well. Please enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll see you hopefully again soon. Take care.